And tonight, a showdown over the growing opioid crisis. Leaders in Dallas and Tarrant County are taking on the distributors.
They blame these companies for pumping addictive painkillers into our communities and then fueling the worst drug epidemic in American history. In 2016, opioids killed more than 62,000 people. Let's put that in perspective. Nearly 50,000 people died from HIV and AIDS in 1995. More than 58,000 Americans killed in the Vietnam War.
News 8's Tanya Iser has more on the legal battles ahead.
Dallas and Tarrant counties on Tuesday became the first two urban Texas counties to wage war against the makers and distributors of opioids.
We're going to go after these drug distributors that conspired and lied.
Dallas County Judge Clay Jenkins says the opioid epidemic has cost county taxpayers hundreds of millions of dollars, primarily through Parkland Hospital.
Our public hospitals are being overwhelmed. Our taxpayers are paying money. People are dying.
Dallas medical malpractice attorney Kay Van Way.
As a young lawyer, I was always taught to follow the money trail, and that's exactly what's happening.
Behind the legal battles are the epidemic's victims.
I became a wife I didn't want to be, a mother I didn't want to be, a friend I didn't want to be.
This Dallas woman became addicted after a botched surgery. She asked that we conceal her identity.
I barely took Tylenol prior to this medical procedure, so I would never think that it could happen to me.
She sought help 6 months ago from a clinic Dr. Justin Thompson runs.
You know, it's really an epidemic. There's a lot of people who come in, you can tell that they're almost functioning addicts.
Thompson helps patients break their addiction to pain pills.
So a lot of pain doctors even patients have been fooled into thinking that it was okay to give higher doses, long-acting medications.
Van Way says the new legal effort is reminiscent of the successful 1980s era tobacco litigation.
In my opinion, until it is no longer enormously profitable for them, they'll continue to do it.
That, she says, is how we start to bring an end to the opioid epidemic. Tanya Iser, Channel 8 News.
Now, in many cases, potentially lethal opioids are being distributed by licensed doctors operating so-called pill mills. That's been the focus of a months-long News 8 undercover investigation. The operation in question involves the recruitment of homeless people, allegedly paid to pose as patients. What our undercover camera caught, one former prosecutor says, is some of the best evidence he's ever seen. Our Brett Shipp has the story this coming Thursday night at 10.